Morning everybody, welcome back to the sawmill. You know, when I first built this mill, the first thing I did is I put in a sawdust removal system. If you can't get rid of the waste, you can't produce the waste. So today, I'm going to show you how I deal with sawdust waste. As you can see, I've got it hooked to my sawmill, goes up to blower up there. I think it's a 2-horse, maybe a 3-horse, 220 blower. Shoot it out of the building and into a wagon. Show you how we do it here. Get rid of it. And here we are outside the building. There are no step back so you can see. It's 14-foot sidewalls. That's where sawdust comes out. Got one for the slab miser, and being I do a lot of epoxy tables, I put it into these seed bags. So when these seed bags are full, I can take them to the dump and get rid of them that way, instead of trying to use that sawdust in gardening or bedding. With the epoxy in there, I just want to get rid of it. And then here's my wagon. See, I got a tube that goes into the wagon, and that's how we transport it away. This is a look inside the wagon. Hopefully it's not too dark in there. I just shoot it in there. I did try to disperse it with a tube inside there. It works okay, but it'll plug up, especially if I'm sawing cedar or something like that. It gets kind of fuzzy and it'll plug up the holes. So I made it so I've got a relief. In case it does get plugged, it can tee off and blow straight down. It does work pretty good. I've had this for several years. I just went to a farm auction, bought this wagon. It's actually a really good wagon. It tows really nice. And it wasn't too expensive. I think $400 or $500 will get you a decent wagon. Put a roof over the top of it. Works out really well. It's got a hydraulic lift. With the sawdust wagon, there's one thing you want to remember to do. After learning from past experience, is to definitely disconnect the hose before you try to tow it away. Yeah, it's not a good thing. See my relief? I just have a T in there just in case the tube and everything gets plugged up. Works pretty good. But you definitely want to remember to remove that. Otherwise, you're getting the big ladder out, you're crawling up there, putting it back on. Don't know how well this will work, but then I take the skid loader, move it on out of here, because it's kind of a tight spot where it's at. Being a skid loader is kind of a creeper, I always shut it off when I go to hook stuff up. Let's see if I can get out of here without breaking my neck. A lot of people drill holes in the end of their forks. These were the best forks I ever had, and they're not all bent, so I didn't really want to drill or blow a hole in them. So I came up with this little apparatus. It works okay. Not the best, but it works. go. Well, of course, Tuffy's come to help. Tough, you better get out of the way. Things are gonna happen. It seems like the help has definitely arrived. They're probably not gonna like the skid loader ride too well. Get down, Bucky. Look out, buddy. Come on, get out of here. All right, here it goes. You better hop off, Bucky. There you go. Get out of there. Tuffy the trooper hanging on. Where'd Tuffy go? Better get out of there, cat. Well, it's kind of a tight situation getting out of there. But the skid loader does a pretty good job. It kind of tears up the ground. I was hoping my little ditch witch would fire up today, but it's a little chilly yet. So we'll just pull the pin. Maybe. Tuffy, you're not helping. Well, hang on. I need two hands for this business. That was kind of a struggle, but got her unhooked. Thought I'd give you a little better look of the wagon all the way around. It's good John Deere running gear. I'm really happy with it. I had birds building a nest in there, so I thought, well, I'll just put a little wren box there. They're not here yet, so I'm not worried about them nesting right now. Of course, all the cats have come out to help. Well, we'll get the pickup and we'll hook her up so we can haul her down the road. my old farm truck, 68 Chev, 4-wheel drive, 3/4 ton. Got this from an old guy. This is the, well, I'm the 4th owner. It's been repainted. It's a good old truck. The old guy I got it from also taught me how to saw. And yeah, good old truck, does what I need. It's an old farm truck. A little stiff. Down the road with my neighbor Brian. He raises cattle, and this is where I take my sawdust. He spreads it out on his sorting floor so the cattle have some traction. And he sorts a lot less injuries. It's clean. Works really good for him. I'll tell you more when we get there. Family Farms, or Bayless Beef. That's where I get my beef. He'll take them to the locker, have them fixed up. He's got helpers, but they're dogs. A little bit of sawdust, Brian, or Justin. You want this gate in?
Yeah, we're gonna swing that around. I think it'll be easier to make the turn.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell Danny Red set that gate.
Give him all most of it.
Brian, do I hear a lamb?
There's a couple in there. Follow it.
Yeah, it's all for the kids. Have they got calves this year too? 4-H calves? Like the gray one. The other one might be a little shorter.
Somehow.
Of course, I got the plastic nailed in good this time.
There ain't a whole lot left in there.
Not really. I'd give it a couple more jerks and call it good.
Just leave it up. There's a little bit left. Just bounce it out and go around.
Yes, the fine sawdust is not the best. I am saving some more coarse sawdust in seed bags, so as those grow, yeah. Excellent. Thanks, Brian. Come on, there we go. Got the pin in. kept that block of wood there so it'd tell me where I needed to be. Works out pretty good. I'm a little off from my original position, but it'll still work. Now that we're back in position, I can show you the inside of the wagon. What I have in here is, well, around here there's a lot of hog houses, and this is the curtain material, and it works pretty good for helping unload the sawdust. It doesn't stick, the moisture doesn't stick to this, and most of it slides on out. It works pretty good. Pretty readily available around here. So when you're thinking about sawdust removal, don't be afraid to think about agricultural products. You know, barge wagons, drain tile, things like that. Think about your neighbors. You know, can you help them out by them helping you out with the sawdust? A lot of times you can. So next time you think about sawdust, think about it before you really start the sawing. It's one thing you got to get moved out. Try to make it as easy on yourself as possible. All these bits and pieces that I've used are pretty available. You know, the elbows. I bought that blower at an auction. Just keep your eye out. The hose, you can order it online. I don't know where I got it. I got it several years ago. But it sure beats a big old pile of sawdust right there on the floor that you got to scoop up every day. Try to keep it easy. Have a good one. Remember, think of your neighbors when you are looking to get rid of your sawdust. It works out pretty good. Please leave comments, thumbs up, subscribe, you know, all that happy stuff. Like I said before, hopefully we can grow this channel and I can share some of the stuff that I do here. And it's all for good. Have a good one. Thanks.